Wow, I got my money back. I can test the other guy, who's gonna clearly be the best character in the entire game. So when you choose them in ring mode and win with them in ring mode, you get to keep your points, I guess. That's a glitch. Just testing out something. "11 seconds, huh? "11 seconds. I still have time. It affects their speed. That's what it does. Incredible. I don't think there's any other mutants. Like, there's a lot of things that third character could have been. It could have absolutely been a lizard. And I gotta look up this Oscar fella. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. To tell me they thought to themselves, like, we need 2 more additional characters, and said, sure. It's just one of those situations where maybe they should have took away running. Like, imagine how different this game would have been if you couldn't just run away. So the speed stat actually be meaning something. They were honestly too terrified about giving the blue girl, you know, a fast energy recovery, and giving the big guy a slow energy recovery. It's like the game does have its problems. Even though both Double Dragon and Gaiden in this game are pixel-related games, I won't compare it to it. But I will compare Mayhem Brawlers to this. Because, you know, all the characters have some type of personalities. Hell, now that I think about it, they have the characters. You're telling me that lizard guy couldn't have been a boss to some extent? Not replaced by the jungle lady, you know? Like, can you imagine that? Like, the enemy, what was that enemy at? Where is she at? Her! You know how much of a bold move it'd be to have a strong woman with a higher attack power? I mean, kudos for them having based feelings or something. Or hell, just have Shredder as a playable character. That'd be the most base thing to do. A dude with claws, of course, would have more higher damage output. But a Masked Man could have absolutely been some sort of like, I mean, if they really wanted to go by the pure, whatchamacallit, pure references and nostalgia and homage and stuff like that. And she has a special move. Just shoot a projectile. Heck, seeing that makes me think how the special move really could have been different. She could have had a unique special moves, and they all could have had unique special moves, and but what we have is just AoE get off me type of moves. And because with this game, I don't think you really need a get off me tool. You can't use it as a get off me tool anyway. It's, you gotta have enough room, make sure the enemies are close, and bam. Imagine the girls having a projectile or something like that that just shot through multiple targets. It'd be incredible. No desperation moves whatsoever. There's so many character cards here. Is that her name? Longstick? Alright, who's this guy? I've got to figure out this guy. Like, there's just something about this guy and his artwork. It's like I've seen it before. I'm on my cell phone right now just thinking about it. Like, there's something special about it. For sure, I know there is. And I guess it's also nice to see some, like he could, well, they can do both. But hey, saying that you can do pixel art is like saying you can draw a line on the ground and, well, to make a perfect hopscotch thing on the ground. It's not that hard, really. Anybody could make a hopscotch board. Get fancy with it even. And make pixel art. And I can say this because I do have my own video game. I mean, I don't have my own beat 'em up, but I absolutely have my own game that has replay value. Wow, it finished too. I didn't have to finish spelling the whole name. Now I want to see his art. Nah, he has, of course he has an Instagram. Why wouldn't he? I ain't downloading Instagram though again. Yep, that's him. But considering he had to make this into a video game, he probably had to tone it down quite a bit. To some extent. I'm assuming the tribute art is the art that is, probably found on Instagram. They keep showing her like she has pants, and that's not the case. She has a mini skirt. Not enough money. There, I did the cameo already. I mean, we look at all these muscle guys, and it's just like, what would make a decent third character? And this will be Zarya gameplay. Which I still have time for a final fight. Because they're mechanically busted. Without question. Or most patients, mechanically useless. Well, fundamentally useless. Thanks to the item thingy. Oh, and the fact you can't go get out of the screen too is criminal. Like, once you get in the screen, that's it, you're stuck here. You cannot back out or nothing. The game, shockingly, as easy as the game is, like, the game is easy. But it don't explain anything to you whatsoever. Comic art and indie game developer. Man, could you imagine how fast it would go with that gun? Additional life bar seems hilarious. Double damage, another life. Wait, what the heck? What's the difference between these two? Additional half life bar, additional full life bar. Huh, cocked and beat down. So that makes much more sense. Why does this seem different? I don't think I remember going to this stage at all. I don't remember going to the stage at all. It's definitely different than from what I remembered. I would have absolutely remembered something like this. Alright, so now I know what to do now. Oops, okay. Oh, you're both dead. Weapons are terrible. That knife, though, would be great if it shows up. Will it instant kill a boss, is the question. Whoops. No, it takes a lot of damage, but not enough damage to kill a boss. This is with additional help already, too. I think this is an extra stage. The game did... Something did mention they had 9 stages. I guess you only go through the 8. Wait, it's a true final boss? Is that it? Like, there's more to it? Like, maybe I never noticed. Not within range, whatever. This is the absolute generous the game has ever been before. Hey, you're just normal. Was that your sister? She looks just like you. And she's a pain in the ass, too. Maybe I should let her kill you. You have to kind of hit it mad late for it to connect before he can hit you. No, that's it. But there should be a face palm there. Definitely been neutralized. Wait, whoa, hold on a second. Did I read that right? Something was off. Something was off there. Something was off there. Something was off there. I have to go look at my footage again. Oh boy. Let me get on my computer real quick. I want to make sure I saw what I think I saw. And we'll probably go ahead and get ready for this character too, because I'm curious now. Like something seemed off. Gotta turn down the audio. What was it again? Skip. I just want to confirm something. It'll be a long time before someone like him returns to defy justice. This time the threat has been definitely neutralized. Zari has been on, and now she can... Okay. Obviously, Wait, so... Okay, my issue is that they said she, and then they said him. Like, am I reading that wrong? Honestly. And yes, looking at that title, and looking at that end screen and the typo stuff is definitely... And it could be a typo. That'd be the easiest answer to say, just, you know. Maybe it's a typo. I don't know, this game has been like, what, 2 years old? I don't know if it's getting any updates. I mean, we know why some things are the way they are. We understand, completely understand why some enemies just get knocked down after a few hits. To prevent the infinites. Obviously. It's a safety net. We don't understand why the kick can't just be an instant knockdown. And while having a kick that just, you know, let's see, because Final Fight, Streets of Rage, they've had kicks like that where it just stuns the enemy. And you can get a combo off of them. Completely understandable, but it was an addition, you know? But it counts towards their knockdown counter. Yeah, like the kick didn't count towards the knockdown counter. Because it's something you have to keep painstakingly do, by the way. If I do this, I can see his ending. But he's not really important for gameplay-wise.
As we all know, one of the most important parts of the writing process is...
Not a damn ad. Gotta turn down the audio, go back. Damn, it's quality. Let's see. Zarya has beaten all the enemies. Now she can get back to... Now she can get back to his business and hard work. Obviously in his own way. See, that doesn't make any sense. Like... Zarya has beaten all... Now she can get back to his business and hard work. Obviously in his own one way, in his own okay. They might... It could very well be that Zarya... You know, I have the artists in the whatchamacallit, not in my DMs, but I know where they are, and it might be a small nitpick. I mean, I'd be a little bit more mad if I actually had to pay a bunch of money, actually, because, you know, I got her for free by some glitch because I played ring mode and stuff like that, but I mean, you guys are not really seeing any gameplay, but I am just looking back at my footage right now. And again, it's annoying you can't go back on this stuff, by the way, just really, really weird. Zarya has beaten all the enemies, now she can get back to his business and hard work. Obviously in his own way. One way. It's gotta be a typo. You don't just say she and then his. So she's working for somebody? Of course, in the world of anime, anyone can be anything. Wow, there's certain work. Oh, I have this. Ooh, I have this schedule as a 7 a.m. Whoops. Mistitled the stream too. I gotta fix the title of the screen now. Alright, let me just go ahead and say what I think. It's on my mind. I think they might be either. It can't be Fudanari. It can't be. I don't think anyone would have a problem with that. Character might be trans, but it's got to be a typo. I would like to think that it's some sort of typo, because I believe you don't certainly say she and then his unless you're talking about somebody else, working for somebody else. Like, that's quite the typo that leads to someone thinking that. So actually, there's a way to figure this out. Actually, oops. At least I got my money back. Actually, who am I kidding? The cover art isn't going to do anything about appearances at all, is it? I never unlocked this. I guess I'll figure it out later. That makes me wonder what that other guy is. I mean, they wouldn't mess up his introduction, would they? They wouldn't. There's not enough time to find out. I gotta go to work. Good day.